They started off the service wrong. All he wanted to do is leave out of there with just telling me he was sorry. You put that kind of money in?
How do you feel being a year older?
Oh, shucks.
In the spring of 2011, Dr. Jean Kennedy and her loved ones came together to celebrate Jean's birthday. Friends and family all met Jean at a local teppanyaki restaurant, a spot which has been a tradition for Jean's family to visit whenever one of them has a birthday.
So that's when we would see Rick. So my sister and myself knew Rick first. Right. And then shortly thereafter we met Ann, but we always used to see Rick. We used to think he was such a funny guy. We'd say, who's that guy?
As the group ordered food, reminisced, and played with Jean's grandson,
You see this guy? His name's Julius. Say hi, Julius.
they began to take notice of the irregularities within the customer service that night.
Tell us what's happening here.
Okay, so I just ordered a glass of wine, and there's like lipstick on it. It's not even my color. It's like it's a pink color.
When they pour it, they taste it and make sure it's the right color.
That's bad.
Yours too?
Wow.
Yours too? His too.
His too. Wow.
Obviously, women are drinking.
She's doing a taste test.
No, we don't have this on the house tonight. Those two glasses are on the house tonight.
Absolutely.
So how do you get two separate glasses with lipstick on it? This was
Isn't
not,
that so
this is
strange?
one order. Sorry, let me take that back. These were two different people in our party that ordered wine, and both glasses had lipstick on them. You took the picture.
I did.
Yeah. If you're washing the glasses, that would not be on there. So
Exactly.
it's a glass that somehow is being used and being filled with wine.
Right.
They're on the house tonight.
Both of them are dirty.
Yeah, but they're on the house.
Yeah.
They can't be giving people dirty glasses like that, right? You agree?
You can be on the house, you can pour it out.
No. And then you notice that when we asked her, when we gave it to her, she waited. It was like it wasn't a big deal to her. She was not, embarrassingly about the whole thing.
No.
Which again lets you know about the customer service piece. So I think that just set the whole tone off right there. To have two separate glasses with wine in there, and the glasses were dirty.
Yeah.
Mom.
Mother.
Mother-in-law, and grandma.
No granny?
No granny.
After the orders were taken, everyone had to wait a considerable amount of time before the chef actually came to the table, which gave Jean the chance to read some birthday cards.
Then we had to wait a little bit there, longer than normal, for the guy to come out and do our table. Fortunately, he's a guy that's cooked for us before, so he knows our style. So that was nice. That made it good. He did a good job with that.
All right. Salmon. Profile rice. Bacon. Okay.
Extra.
When the chef actually came, Jean's brother-in-law noticed that his special order for extra bacon somehow did not make it from the waitress to the chef, causing the chef to have to order more from the kitchen himself.
Now you see all that bacon over there? That is from my brother-in-law. He loves bacon.
Okay.
So he gets double portion of the bacon in his rice. All the time. And he doesn't play. He makes sure that they give him his dog. That's why he left to go get some extra bacon.
Wow.
And then he'll make that thing real crisp and he'll cook that out. Yeah. Oh, he ordered double bacon and the guy still had to go back and get the bacon.
Yeah.
Because what they gave him was not enough.
Wow.
What a weird night.
Things got even more unprofessional as Gene noticed a chef from the next table who turned his back to the grill he was cooking on, sneezed into a towel he was using to wipe his utensils, then proceeded to hang the towel right back on the handle of his ingredients cart for future use.
Why did I get that on camera?
Did you get it?
I didn't. I had cut it off to zoom out. Isn't that something?
I wonder if he's going to use that. He better not. Have me just use it.
To put it back on there after sneezing in it or coughing in it, that's crazy.
That is weird. See what he can do with that.
Well, fortunately, he's not our chef.
Thank goodness.
You know?
Thank goodness. I couldn't handle that. It was bad enough seeing the lipstick on
You're
the
right.
glasses.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, late 60s, where were we?
The evening was coming to a close, and despite the omnipresent discrepancies within the service, Jean and her party had still managed to find enjoyment during dinner.
Pressure's on.
Although it seemed as if all of the previous customer service blunders had been eradicated, there was still one major mistake yet to come, which cemented the staff's overall incompetence that evening. A birthday special was ordered, but was not delivered in full.
Like the $5 covers the fruit platter, the ice cream.
No fruit platter.
There was no float platter or
No
singing.
fruit
Did you
platter
pay
either.
$5 for the birthday special?
Where's his bill? Yeah. DeAndre.
If she put $5 birthday special,
Yeah.
then they would have brought out the platter. If that's on her bill,
Yeah.
then we did something wrong. If she didn't put it in, then I mean, if you told her in advance it was a birthday special,
Yeah.
and she charged you $5.
Yeah.
Because you should get a birthday special and one picture. Every additional picture is $2.
Okay.
There you have it. What the manager just stated was that a $5 birthday special includes the following: ice cream, a fruit platter, the staff singing happy birthday, and one picture, with every additional picture being $2. A $5 birthday special was ordered by Jean's party because, as you can see from the footage, 2 different people at our table received ice cream, and everyone gathered to be a part of the group picture. However, there was no fruit platter and no birthday song. Rather than question the competence of his own staff that evening, the manager's instinct was to question the customer and assume that they really didn't pay for a birthday special at all, and that they were trying to get out of paying the $5 charge after they had willingly paid in excess of nearly $400 for the actual dinner.
Did you guys ask for the birthday special?
Yes, it was on the thing. I got my ice cream and that, and then also it took them an hour or so to come to the table. It took a while for them to come over.
I'm here next week here for a birthday,
Yeah.
but this one, I ain't gonna lie,
This was
Sorry about
what?
that, guys.
So we can come
we
here
got
with
like,
others.
my wife has between 30 and 35 pictures from birthdays.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, the thing is if you have extras, we have to charge you. If we give
But it's not even the pictures, it's the overall service. If it was just a picture, that would have been bad enough. But you don't come here every month and you get this. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'll see you guys next Friday. I got another birthday next Friday.
For the last 3 years minimum, we've been going to them every month. We've made this like a ritual, and every month we go to them to celebrate someone's birthday. That is a table, a minimum of at least 12 people. Tonight we had 10, but we usually have 12 people minimum, so we can take up a whole section. So we spend a lot of money with them every single month that they have a group that goes in there. Wow. And when we say that that's bad service, we're not just trying to get out and paying a bill. Exactly. We know the bad service. We've known services where, yeah, you have to wait a little bit till, if your party's not there, then they won't seat you till all the party's there. That makes sense. That's good. But this was the extreme. Yeah, so the thing is, I guess, if the customer doesn't really speak up, They get away with stuff like that, and they do very good service, but they're not cheap either.
Right.
But I often think a restaurant that's upscale, that's not cheap, you've got to go a little bit above and beyond,
of course,
for your customer, because you're not the only game in town.
Right.
You know, and in our party, Uncle Andre says, well, I'll be here about next week Friday. So I mean, they're getting repeat business, and you know the customer, they know us. You know the customer, you wouldn't say, look, wine's on us the next time you come. Desserts on us the next time you come. Appetizers are on. What would that mean?
Right.
What would that say to us? I mean, whether or not we want it or not is secondary. But at least you would say something is on us.
So that we know that you care.
So that we know that you care.
Yeah.
But just to say, I'm sorry, we apologize, that's not good enough for me. I think that they just plump was not going to give us quality service that night. For whatever the reasons were, wherever they were in their minds, we were not going to get the quality service. And they proved that they knew what the occasion was.
By giving the ice cream.
Yeah. And when she, and her
and
saying,
with the happy birthday.
With her happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. She better not have said anything.
Right. Isn't that something?
And then on top of that, the dirty glasses that they brought, they still added one of those drinks to the tab.
Wow.
So didn't even look through it to say, hey, you know what, we don't want to irritate these people anymore. So I think it was so intentional, and that's how I feel in my spirit, that it's just, you know what, we didn't mean that much. And what makes me feel so upset with this is that you know that we come in and spend our money with you. We're not strangers. They acknowledge that.
Right.
And then had a nerve, well, we'll see you next Friday. Come on. I mean, I think there's some things at some point in time where you say nothing. It's better for you to say nothing than say the wrong thing.
Of course.
So the whole thing was just being very flippant, the way it was being handled.
Wow.
And you know, there's a part of me, I have to say, it has to go on the video. I have to feel to myself, and here goes maybe my prejudice way, maybe my biased way of thinking, but I always think that when, you know, you get a gut feeling. I said to my students, an assignment I gave them, I says, how can you tell when you're being oppressed, or how can you tell when you're being treated unfairly? And they refer to this, I get a gut feeling. I kind of feel a certain way. You know, I know something doesn't feel right. So your feelings tell you, plus the evidence. And that's the way I feel tonight. I feel a certain feeling that makes me feel like I don't think they would have handled this if I was a white male standing in front of them saying the very same things I did. It would have been, sir, we apologize, sir, and we'll let the manager know, give us your phone number. There would have been something that said, you're listening to me. This piece where they all just stood up there and says, I apologize, I'm sorry on this. There was nothing. All he wanted to do is leave out of there with just telling me he was sorry. I felt like he could have done more.
Right.
And so my gut feeling tells me he could have done more. He elected not to. And I say then, if I was a tall white male,
which there was plenty of them in there.
Which there are plenty of them in there. That's my point. If I came up to him and said the very same things I did, how would he have handled that? Would there been a complimentary drink on the house the next time you come here? Appetizers on us the next time you come here? It seems to me, my gut feeling tells me something, they would have said something above and beyond.
Of course.
And if they tell me that they have never ever done that for someone, that's all well and good. I'll accept that. But I honestly believe that if they can look back and says, you know what, we have done something to appease one of our customers who we felt they weren't treated right. I'm not the one that brought the dirty glass.
No. Absolutely.
2 dirty glasses.
No, not just one, but 2.
Just leave it at that. Well, don't worry about the birthday part. Don't worry about the birthday singing then. Don't worry about the fruit that you give. Don't worry about any of those other things. We'll leave that one alone. But 2 dirty glasses to 2 separate customers, that in itself, you have to look into. That in itself is an issue. Because if you took that picture to the Department of Health and showed them that, that's not a lie right there. They could see it for themselves.
Right.
2 dirty glasses. We're not talking about all that other rest of fluffy stuff that you're supposed to do.
Wow.
At the customer's table, they were being sloppy. What was it like in the kitchen?
What do you think of this customer service nightmare? What could have been done differently by the restaurant or the patron to rectify the situation? Do you think this is a matter of racism, poor customer service, or both? Let us know. This has been a Julius Chaton production.